Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Meowa, and welcome back to Cat President. Yesterday, me and DJ Nibbles, the young cat from South Carolina that wants to shake things up in the cat politics world, teamed up for his run at the presidency, and we have headed over here to Meowa for the first of the primaries, and also to take on some zombie voters. Let's figure out what's going on next. Okay, the plane ride is over, you can come out of the cat carrier now. Oh, we make cats go in cat carriers, even though they're the presidential candidates. Blimey. Also, is that what Iowa looks like? Intriguing. Phew, finally. I hated being cooped up in that thing. I'm glad to get outside too. So this is Meowa, huh? The sun here is pretty bright. Where did I put my shades? I don't know. So the plan is that I hit the campaign trail while you stop the zombie invasion. Got it? Yep, it's time for me to tell the zombie voters that what they're doing is dead wrong. Whoever wrote this game, you're fired. I still think it's a bad idea for me to talk to the AARP. I mean, speaking at an event for retirees, I'm a kitten. I've got nothing to say to a bunch of old people. It'll be good for you to reach out to people who are outside of your base. The idea is for you to appeal to all voters, not just the young ones. Can't I go surfing instead? Not in Iowa, you can't, Nibbles. Don't be silly. The more events you speak at, the more likely you are to get votes. I suppose you're right, it's just, I don't know what to say. I'm sure you'll think of something, you're smart. Maybe you should have thought about that before agreeing to speak to them. Look, you're smart, Nibbles. You'll figure this out. I'm sure you'll think of something, you're smart. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to kill some zombies. Goodbye. I got a ride to the hotel where I was staying. It's actually the same hotel that Lizzie is staying at. We were hoping to get a group discount, but no luck. And apparently I went up to Lizzie's bedroom, she's looking really, really happy, and she invited me straight into her room, and the porn music is playing. So, well, this game took an interesting turn for the, well, human, probably better. Hey. Lizzie? Are you okay? Not really. I had a date with Bill the Bastard last night. I take it the date was bad. It was awful. He wasn't interested in me at all. He was just pretending to like me as an excuse to talk about you. Me? Yeah, he asked me a bunch of intrusive questions about you and what you've been up to. Then he started saying you were stupid and clingy, and when I told him to stop, he called me, well, I don't want to repeat it. I left immediately after that. Really? That's... wow. I know Bill and I didn't end things on the best terms. I didn't think he was that mad about it. Wait, I thought you just said he dumped me. He has no right to be angry when he dumped me. This is why I call him Bill the Bastard. I guess I should have listened to you from the beginning. I never should have gone on that date to begin with. I mean, a guy who I haven't seen in months, saying that he couldn't stop thinking about me, I should have known it was all a setup. Oh, Lizzie, you can't say stuff like that. Why not? It's true. No guy will ever be interested in me for real. I refuse to listen to any more low self-esteem, negative thinking. You're a great person, and that's all that really matters when it comes to relationships. I disagree. Things would be easier for me if I was gorgeous like you. That's not true. Number one, I'm not better looking than you. And number two, I'm single too. If love was all about looks, the only place people would get married is a plastic surgeon's office. No, they'd go to the plastic surgeon's office first, then they'd get the plastic surgery, then they'd meet other people who had the plastic surgery, then they'd probably just go get married in a church or registry office anyway. You're overthinking this, John. You're right, it's just kind of rough. I mean, you've had 3 solid boyfriends already, and the longest I've ever been in a relationship is 2 weeks. I feel like I'm completely inexperienced compared to you. It's not like this is a competition or anything. I'm sure there are lots of people your age who haven't dated much. People my age? You're not much older than me, John. Wait, I've only just gone to college with Bill. How old are you? Are you supposed to be like 16 or something? I'm just saying, age doesn't mean much. Like, take me, for instance. When I was your age, I was dating Bill. Look how that's turned out. Horribly. So much for my experience with dating. You're right again. I shouldn't be complaining about this. It's just, my younger sister got engaged last month. So Wallace, wait a second. Hang on. If I've only just started college, you're younger than me, and your younger sister is engaged. How young has she got engaged? What have these cats done to the age of consent? Oh, that's why you've been obsessing over getting a boyfriend. I guess. I mean, she's younger than me and she has a fiancé. I've never gotten close to getting a fiancé. The thought kind of scares me, to be honest. Well, after all this political stuff is done, we can focus on finding you a good boyfriend. As long as he's not racist like that guy from sophomore year. Wait, hang on. Sophomore year? Which one's sophomore year? Wait, I might be able to figure out how old these people are from this. Okay, just go back from my research. So sophomore in America is the second year of high school, which will put it at grade 11, which would make it 16. So she's looking back at recent history when she was 16. So she can't be much more than Presumably she's 17 and I'm... No, wait, hang on. If I dated Bill last year, I'm 19, she's 18 now and she's remembering to being 16? I guess? You're welcome. Anytime you need some support, I'll be there. Now let's go kill some zombies. You said it. Oh, is Lizzie joining me for the zombie killing? I don't trust Lizzie. Lizzie might just try and turn the zombies against me. Alright, this is a problem. I got everything dropped off in my room and Lizzie drove me to the local Voters League. We stopped in at the front desk. Hi, we're here to talk about voter fraud. There have been problems with... Oops, I have to take this call. Lizzie, can you take over? Don't let the opposing team's campaign manager talk about voter fraud with the people who might be involved in it. Alright, just don't do that. Sure, no problem. I stepped aside and let Lizzie talk to the clerk. This is Gertrude from the AARP. I'm calling about DJ Nibbles. Right, he just gave a speech at one of your events. How was it? That's why I'm calling. It's been 15 minutes and he still hasn't shown up. Oh, Nibbles. He hasn't? That's strange. I talked to him about the speech not too long ago. Yes, well, the people here have got tired of waiting, so we decided to move on with the event. Some of them are very disappointed in DJ Nibbles. I'm disappointed too. I'll call him right now and see what happened. Hopefully this is just a scheduling error. I'll let you know. Thank you. Nibbles, you've let me down. You've let everyone down. Nibbles, what happened to you? And any answer from Nibbles? Oh, no, we've got... Oh, Nibbles. What have you done? Hey, John, what's up? DJ Nibbles, where are you? I'm at the arcade right now. Do you know they still have arcades in Meowa? This state is amazing. What about the speech at the AARP? I'm probably going to blow it off. It's not that important. Besides, I've no idea what to say. Nibbles, bad kitty. You are a bad cat. I'm not going to give you your tuna tonight. What are you talking about? The speech was 15 minutes ago. They called me just now to complain that you didn't show up. Huh? Isn't the speech happening in a half hour? Oh no! I forgot! Meow is in a different time zone. I'm running an hour behind. Oh geez, what a mistake. DJ Nibbles, you said you were going to be more responsible from now on. I know, I'm sorry, I forgot. Usually my computer automatically resets the new time zone so I don't have to think about these things. Am I too late to make the speech? Yes, the lady says they moved on to something else. Oh, that's bad. What should I do? Lie through her teeth, tell the truth. We've just got to tell the truth. Always be honest with Nibbles. You have to tell them the truth. Explain that you made a mistake and offer to make it up to them in any way you can. You're right. Honesty is the best policy. I said goodbye to DJ Nibbles and hung up the phone. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on us. Still, a small part of me couldn't help but be a little suspicious of what just happened. What if DJ Nibbles didn't mess up the time zones? What if he missed the speech on purpose so we could play at the arcade? No, he wasn't that irresponsible. Was he? I shook my head, making a mental note to check in with the AARP later to see how DJ Nibbles handled the situation. In fact, I was half thinking of calling Gertrude back when Lizzie finished talking to the person at the counter. Thanks so much. Bye. Why is there just an old man with a skateboard? Was that the only stock photo they could find or something? Huh? You're done already? Yep, they gave me the key to the building where they keep the voter records. Specifically, the social security numbers are in drawers 32 to 40. What, they just gave us the key? To all of the social security numbers? This seems grossly irresponsible. Wow, you convinced them to do that in under 10 minutes? Way to go, Lizzie. Heh, well, it's all thanks to that confidence boost you gave me earlier. Now, let's go see who's been through the voter records recently. Yeah, we're gonna get those zombie voters. Don't trust Lizzie. She might just get all the zombie voters and just make all of them vote for Crusher. Chapter 5, in which it's the big debate, starring the cat, the hot moderator, and a grumpy teacher. We went to the building where the voter records were kept. According to the automatic logbooks, someone has been here every night this week, from 11 PM to midnight. I guess this could be a janitor or something, but that sounds suspicious to me. Do you think they'll come back here tonight? Probably. It can't hurt for us to check. We might even catch the culprit in action. Ooh, this is so exciting. We're going to be detectives, just like Francie Drew. Yeah, like Crusher says all the time, wherever there's a problem, we're gonna fix it. He says that all the time. Yeah, it's his new campaign slogan. I think it's a lot friendlier than his last slogan. You might as well vote for me because my victory is inevitable. Yeah, I agree. I should probably think of a good slogan for DJ Nibbles. How about nibbling our way to victory? I like it. That sounds awful. Maybe she ask Crusher for help, because whenever there's a problem, he's gonna shut up, Lizzie. I am no longer impressed by his slogan. Aw. What would be a good slogan for DJ Nibbles? DJ Nibbles, he's only kind of an idiot. I actually quite like DJ Nibbles, he's only kind of an idiot. It's honest, like he is. DJ Nibbles is going to rock the White House. They're both terrible, but I guess the second one isn't actively attacking his intelligence, so we have to go for that. DJ Nibbles is going to rock the White House because he's a DJ, get it? I'm so clever, you're really not, John. Lizzie and I went back to the hotel after that and went our separate ways. We kind of had to split up because tonight was the night of the big debate. An hour of arguments between Crusher and DJ Nibbles, hosted by former President Poopsie Pine. Only we couldn't get Poopsie to moderate the debate because she'd retired to Wisconsin. You see that? That's a pun that works. So we got a local news reporter. I'm increasingly convinced that there is just a select random image button in a stock photography website, and that is how this game was put together. Hello and welcome to the debate. We've got Crusher from North Carolina and DJ Nibbles from South Carolina. It's like the Battle of the Carolinas. Watch out, we might see fur fly tonight. I'm your moderator, Rock Patriot, the reporter who rocks hard, and we're coming to you live from an elementary school classroom. It was the largest place we could find at such late notice. If you see someone in the corner, don't mind them, that's Miss Hardy grading arithmetic homework. Make sure this debate doesn't go on too long. I go home in a half hour. But you said we could stay here until 8. No, you said that. And where are those 6 boxes of crayons you said you would give me? Could someone give Miss Hardy 6 boxes of crayons? Thank you. Now for the candidates. Each of you gets to make a 5-minute opening statement, starting with Crusher. Thankfully, because of the pauses in the way that he speaks, Crusher will only get to speak for 2.5 minutes, giving my candidate an immediate advantage. Thank you. This country has lots of problems, but you can't blame my family for it just because all 6 of us are in politics. It's totally not our fault. I blame other cats. Cats like DJ Nibbles who blunder their way through politics without a clue. I will save our ailing country. I will undo the damage that DJ Nibbles has done. Wherever there's a problem, I'm gonna fix it. I'm finished talking now. But you still have 3.5 minutes left. I said I'm done. Okay then, DJ Nibbles, your response. Come on, Nibbles. Don't let me down. I believe in you. You can do this. Crusher blames me for all the problems in politics? Ha! I haven't held political office before. If there's a problem in Clawsington, DC, I knew they'd change it. I didn't cause it. Aha! Gotcha. Wait, you're not allowed to do that. This is my 5-minute opening statement. What? You just admitted you have no experience. But I have lots of experience. I've been in politics my whole life. Sure, you were a governor for 3 terms, but you've only been in Clawsington for 4 years. That's not so much experience. That's 26 in human years. But I bet you couldn't do that math on your own. But I can. I'm good with math problems. Wherever there's a problem, I'm gonna fix it. DJ Nibbles looked angry, but he kept his cool. You go, Nibbles. Really? Let's ask a real math teacher. Miss Hardy, if someone said 4 and 26 were the same number, would you accept that as a correct answer? No. You see, this isn't about numbers, especially if those numbers are inflated. It's about who's willing to work the hardest, and I believe a fresh kitten like me has more energy than an aging cat who's after one final hurrah before retirement. Oh, you go, Nibbles, you twist that knife. But speaking about inflation, I want to talk about the economy for a bit. No, Nibbles, no! I don't think wages have kept up with the cost of living, so we either need to increase wages or decrease costs. I don't want to return to previous standards, but I believe healthy deflation is necessary for... Oh, Nibbles, you're impressing me. Wow, DJ Nibbles studied up on the economy, just like he said he would. I'm so proud of him. And slightly aroused. The rest of the debate went well after that. DJ Nibbles stuck to his talking points, while Crusher just sort of fumbled around and said vague things about improving the country. Can I ask a question here? Sure, go ahead. Crusher, you keep saying the government has problems and you're going to fix it. I have to wonder, why do you want to be the president? All you ever do is complain about the government. It's not a very positive attitude to have. I Voters agree with me. We need to change a lot about the way things are done in Clorsington. I think the government is great, much better than when it was humans in charge. I believe we're going to make a good system better. Treating politics like a junky old car is not the approach we need here. If you were a car, you'd be an unfinished model. Okay, let's not get too heated here, candidates. Now, for a little surprise, we've got 2 questions from the lovely ladies in charge of the campaigns, Lizzie and John. What? Huh? Don't be shy, girls. Come up on stage, to the front of the classroom. There you go. Now, the first question is for Lizzie. That's you, right? I love your earrings. They're cute. Oh, we've got a boyfriend for Lizzie here. Perfect. Thanks. Now, both candidates have talked a lot about what they'd do if elected, but you work for Crusher. You have an insider's experience of what he's like as a boss. So what do you think of his leadership skills? I'd say, oh gosh, I'm not prepared for this. It's okay. Take all the time you need. But there's so many people here watching me. I'm nervous. Just focus on my tattoo. Pretend there's no one here. It's you and old glory, okay? And don't worry, there's a 5-minute delay on the live broadcast. If you make any mistakes, we can cut them out or replace it with a commercial. Really? Great. Well, I'd say that Crusher is... He's not the kind of boss who's always throwing out orders at people. He's more of a hands-off boss. Paws off, I mean. It's kind of nice that he gives me lots of freedom to do my job. It shows that he really trusts me. And I think he'd do that as president. He'd hire a bunch of good people he knows that he can trust, and he'd let them do their job without interference. So that's my answer. Did I do okay? You did perfectly, Lizzie. Now for John, the manager of DJ Nibble's campaign. There's been a lot of talk about DJ Nibble's lack of political experience, and how he might be a little underqualified for the position. You've worked with him for a while now. What do you think his biggest problem is? His breath smells awful. I think he's done a lot to address his problems. That's a completely fake cheating answer. That's like being asked at a job interview what's your biggest weakness and saying, oh, I used to have this problem, but I've fixed it since, which is kind of a cheating thing, though admittedly it's the only competent way to answer that question. So let's go for that. I think he's done a lot to address his problems. Like you said, some people say he doesn't have enough experience. Well, he's getting experience. Take economics, for example. A few days ago, No, John, don't say that! He openly admitted that he didn't know much about economics. Since then, he's put in the effort to study the topic. Tonight, he did a great job talking about the economy. In fact, I noticed one tiny mistake. A mistake? What's that? Sorry, DJ Nibbles. String theory doesn't involve actual string. Right, I knew that. Just a little science joke. I was only kidding around. Oh, DJ Nibbles, I love you. Well, thank you, ladies. Let's give a round of applause, shall we? Also, Lizzie, get in there. Get Rock Patriot's number. Next, we're going to spend 10 minutes discussing tax reform. No, you won't. I'm finished here and I need you out of here before I can leave, so wrap it up. Change of plans, everyone. Both candidates get to make a final statement. Quickly now. Crusher, you go first. Wherever there's a problem, I'm going to fix it. And DJ Nibbles here is a problem. He's unfocused. I think you'll see that soon. Do it now, Chad! Bloody hell, is there about to be an assassination? What's going on? Chad? What? I'm finished. Make Nibbles talk now. No, you just yelled, Chad, do it now. That's deeply suspicious. Okay. DJ Nibbles, your final statement. Oh, he's totally let a dog into the room, hasn't he? America, I am... What's that? A laser pointer dot. Oh no, that's cheating. A laser pointer dot appeared on the chalkboard next to DJ Nibbles. Before anyone could say anything, DJ Nibbles turned and pounced on it, howling angrily. You monster crusher. You absolute cheating monster. Chapter 6, in which we take on the voting dead. DJ Nibbles ran all around the wall, chasing after the laser pointer dot. Get back here, you red dot of evil! I will catch you in my claws! The audience broke into laughter, watching DJ Nibbles make a fool out of himself. I slapped my forehead. He'd been doing so well in this debate, only to mess it up at the last second. He's not messing up. He's a cat. They do that. This is cheating. You see, he's unfocused. You need a president who is not easily distracted. Vote for me, Crusher. Wherever there's a problem, I'm gonna fix it. Did you conspire to distract DJ Nibbles with a laser pointer? No comment. But you just yelled at someone named Chad to do it now. It sounds like you're ordering him to No comment. If you don't end this debate in the next 10 seconds, I'm putting all of you in detention. Yowza, this concludes the debate between Crusher and DJ Nibbles. I'm Rock Patriot, the reporter who rocks hard, and I've been your moderator tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Voters in Meowa, the primary is on Friday. And could somebody stop the laser pointer? Must catch, red dot, meow! Miss Hardy flicked the lights on and off, and people began to file out of the classroom. I grabbed DJ Nibbles. Let me go, I have to get the red dot. The laser pointer is gone, DJ Nibbles. Calm down. But red dot, I know you're a cat, but you need to calm down. Control yourself. Okay, I'm better now. You can put me down. Good. I didn't mean to lose control there. There was a red dot. I had to get it. I know, it's just... This is the same problem you had from the start. You need to curb your wild, reckless behaviour. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. When I saw that red dot, it was like something inside of me just snapped. I promise it'll never happen again. You believe me, right? I'm going to say yes, even though the answer's no, but you know what? This is a low point for DJ Nibbles. We've got to build up his confidence again. Yes. Yes, I believe you. You promised you'd learn about economics and you did. I believe that you won't chase red dots anymore. Yes, I won't let laser pointers distract me. My focus will be laser guided, not laser pointers. Oh, Nibbles, I love you. What if there's a distraction at another debate, though? What if a dog runs on stage and starts barking? A dog on stage? Ha! You sound like Rover, making up wild dog scenarios. I'm serious, what would you do? It would look bad if you screeched and tried to run up a wall. But dogs are scary. Can't I do what the other candidates do? If all the others scream and run away, I should be able to scream and run away too. That's reasonable. Yeah, if something unexpected happens in a debate, follow the lead of the other candidates. That's probably the best strategy, if you're not sure what to do. Great, I'll do that from now on. But laser pointer aside, I'd say the debate went well. I studied upon all my answers, just like you told me to. How do you think it went? I think it went really well. You did really, really well. Well done, Nibbles. Except for the ending, I think it went well. You were very articulate and said things in a professional manner. Have you been practicing your public speaking? Yep, anything I can do to help me win this election, because you're right. The better prepared I am, the better of a president I'll be. That's the spirit. I'm proud of you, DJ Nibbles. You're so... wonderful. I picked up DJ Nibbles and gave him a quick hug. I couldn't tell because his face is covered in fur, but it looked like he was blushing. Oh gee, it was nothing. I'm just trying to be the best candidate I can be. You're a wonderful candidate. I don't think anything is going to stand in your way now, aside from the other candidates who are much more eloquent and experienced than you. They might. Unless it's those zombie voters. Have you figured out a way to stop them? Yes, Lizzie and I are going to stop the zombie voters tonight. And that's exactly what happened. A little after 11 PM, Lizzie and I returned to the building where they kept the voter records. The lights are on. I bet the culprit is here. I think I see them. They're pouring through the records as we speak. Oh my goodness, who's that? Still living, that's no good. Hasn't voted in 20 years, maybe. Oh, here's a good one. Died last year, but still on record. I'm copying it down. I'm also going to continue narrating my evil plan out loud. I sure hope no one else here overhears it. Stop! What are you doing? Are you creating zombie voters? Who are you? Isn't that one of the minor candidates? I forgot their names. Shucksabee, Rand Paul, Scott Pouncer, Martin O'Alicat. Ah, beautiful. Maybe it's one of the female candidates. Sarah Paulin Chlorophyll. Hillary Claunton. Wait, I got it. It's Gary Janssen. It's Chad, you know, the candidate from Arizona, and you caught me. I've been secretly plotting to use zombie votes in order to win the election. Hey, not only is that cheating, it's illegal. I know it is, but there's no other way for me to get ahead in the race. I'm in 39th place. That's no excuse for breaking the law. But I don't have a choice. My boss can be a really nasty cat. He's forcing me to do all sorts of bad things to stop the other candidates. Your boss. Wait a second, I knew I heard the name Chad earlier today. Are you the same Chad who used the laser pointer on DJ Nibbles during the debate? Yes. He's working for me. Crusher! I'm paying Chad here to create zombie voters. For every 10 zombie votes he finds, I send one vote his way. A fair payment, don't you think? But that's election fraud. It's illegal. Haven't you heard what I've been saying all along? This election is a problem, so I'm going to fix it. Sorry, there was no evil laugh in the script, I just kind of felt like it fitted. You can't fix this election. I can, and I will. Only you two know about my little scheme here. That means you're a problem, so I'm going to fix you. Yikes, he's going to kill us. Maybe not. Don't forget, whenever someone talks about cats and fixing, they're usually talking about getting a cat spayed or neutered. That's not much better, John. If only there was someone who could help us. Someone like... No one can save you now. I'll have your body sliced into pieces. Blimey, Crusher. That's a bit extreme. Hey, boss, I didn't agree to this. Don't get cold paws now. What, big bad H. Chad is fine with a little election fraud, but he can't handle murder? They interrupted me. I was going to say someone like my new boyfriend will help us. Lizzie, who's your new boyfriend? Yes, he's got the situation under control. Right, Rocky! Oh yeah, I knew it. I've been filming the whole thing. This is the best undercover investigation of my entire career. Imagine catching 2 political crooks and murderers. It'll be headline news all over the country. Oh no, we're done for! No, we can still get away with this. Let's smash his video camera and... This camera's sending a live feed back to the station. Even if you kill us, everyone will know about it. No! No! I was supposed to be the president! Crusher and Chad immediately surrendered themselves to the police, while Rock Patriot finished his undercover report. While all that was going on, I turned on Lizzie. Wait, what do you mean turned on? She got a new boyfriend. This is good news. So wait, you're dating Rock Patriot, the reporter who rocks hard? I'm sorry, I know I should have told you earlier. I didn't want to ruin his undercover investigation. But how did you even meet? We talked for a bit after the debate, and he asked me out for coffee and, well, think kind of snowballed from there. You move fast, Lizzie. I'm so proud of you. See, I knew you'd be able to find a good boyfriend on your own. Yeah, he doesn't care that I'm not experienced with relationships. He likes me for me. This is so wonderful. I don't even care I just lost my job. Yeah, kind of hard for you to work as Crusher's campaign manager while he's in jail. Still, this is great. We caught the zombie voters. We're heroes now. Hooray for us! Chapter 7, in which a new challenger approaches. Rock Patriot, real name Morton Smelly, got a few job offers after his report made headline news all over the country. He took a job in a large city, my hometown. He said he did it so he could be closer to Lizzie. I'm really glad she found a great guy like him. They seem like a perfect match for each other. He's busy with his work most of the time, but Lizzie is happier than she's ever been. Plus, they've already hit the 1-month anniversary mark. It's the longest relationship Lizzie has ever had. I felt kind of sad when they left though. I knew I wouldn't see them for a while, because I'd be with DJ Nibbles on the campaign trail. Oh, that reminds me. I said I was going to check in with the AARP and see how DJ Nibbles handled the situation. Turns out, he did perfectly. He showed up in person, in cat, as a surprise guest at their next meeting, complete with an apology cake. The retirees loved it. People also loved DJ Nibbles' performance at the debate with Crusher. According to online polls, about 64% of people thought DJ Nibbles won the debate. That's close to 2/3. John, this is why you're a maths genius. Sadly, not too many people watched the debates for a few reasons. First, none of the top 4 candidates were in it. Second, there have already been 209 debates so far this election season. Third, there was a big football game on that night. There were 1 or 2 reports about the debate, but all the news focused on Crusher's arrest. That ended up being the best publicity we could hope for. The press left my name out of it, so DJ Nibbles got all of the credit for stopping the election fraud and catching the crooks. His popularity soared after that. He jumped from 5th place to 4th, to 3rd, and even... 2nd. I'm guessing 2nd comes next. Also, now there's a dinosaur. Yes, indeed, 2nd place. I got 2nd place in the primary. That's great. Wait, did we just skip the primary? I would have thought that'd be a big sort of deal that would be a chapter, but alright, we've skipped it. I know, the only cat who did better than you was Thunderpaw, goddamn Trump cat. Thunderpaw, huh? He's a newcomer to politics too. This must be the year of fresh new faces, not the year of aging septuagenarians. I wonder why all the newcomers are so popular. I think it's because the cats in charge of the political parties still think and act like it's 50 years ago. The voters are sick and tired of getting the same old politics all the time. Maybe we should take advantage of that wave of resentment. Do you have any bold new political ideas that no one's ever heard of before? Absolutely. I want to double the amount of breaks that employees get. People need to be able to take more cat naps. Well, you know, restoring work-life balance to American culture might not be a terrible idea if we just reword that a little bit. Anything else? It should be illegal for people to use the same dish as a food bowl and a water bowl. Keep those bowls separate. Potentially build a wall between them. Any policies which deal with humans? Ah yes, any human caught pulling on a cat's tail will be sentenced to jail time. Seems reasonable enough to me. Second thoughts, maybe we should focus on the current issues rather than introducing a bunch of new ones partway through the campaign. Either works for me. Now come on, let's go to my hotel room. Whoa, Nibbles, slow down there. You want me in your room? Alone with you? Of course. But that's scandalous, or I would love to be alone with you. I would love to be alone with you, Nibbles. I would love to be alone with you. Just you and me, snuggled up close together. No one else has to know. What are you talking about? We're going to celebrate our victory in Meowa. Oh, of course. Did you think that is, of course, romantic? DJ Nibbles tripped over his words, so I couldn't really hear what he was saying. But the one thing that came through loud and clear was romantic. It doesn't have to be romantic, unless you want it to be. I don't want to pressure you. I like you, John, but I've been so busy with the campaign these past several months, I just never thought about romance. I mean, who honestly would date a presidential candidate? I'm sure lots of people would. Mostly just publicity seekers or clueless airheads. The smart candidates are the one who married before they started their campaigns, like Rover. President Daisy Doodle isn't married. Yeah, but every single person in the country knows who she is. Imagine trying to find a date when that's the case. You'd pretty much be forced to do anonymous online dating. You've got a point. That sounds pretty rough. Is that what you've decided not to date anyone? Well, I'd like to try and find a girlfriend, but I'm constantly on the move, never staying in any state for more than a week at a time. We leave for New Clawshire tomorrow, and that's going to be the busiest primary of them all. I thought the final primary would be the busiest one. You know, the one where everyone's scrambling for their last chance of getting the nomination. Nah, the last primary is South Catalina, my home state. I'm guaranteed to get a majority vote as the hometown hero. New Clawshire is going to be the tough one. That's where I polled the lowest. That was back when you were in 5th place. Now you're in 2nd. The people in New Clawshire won't be able to dismiss you now. Yeah, hey, speaking of New Clawshire, did I tell you about the time I... Fade to black. DJ Nibbles launched into a story about how he accidentally ordered a salami sandwich instead of tuna on rye. My mind wandered back to our early conversation on romance. He said he would like to find a girlfriend, so he was interested in dating after all. Maybe I was just secretly jealous of Lizzie and her new boyfriend or something, because I started thinking about how long it had been since I had a boyfriend. Losing my job and struggling to pay for my apartment had eaten up most of my time recently. I really hope you're being paid for this, by the way, John. Now that I have a job and a somewhat secure living situation, maybe it's time to change that. But how? DJ Nibbles is right. It's going to be hard to find someone when I'm moving around all the time. Just date Nibbles! Hey, you know what we should do? Order pizza? No, silly. Let's turn on the news. Rock Patriot should be on. Okay, that wasn't going where I thought it might be. Right, let's do it. Down to 3rd place, getting at most 15% of the vote in New Clawshire. A tough break for DJ Nibbles. Oh no, and how convenient that story happened to be on right now. 3rd place? Why did you drop back down? I don't know. What's going on? Thunderpaw, who won in Meowa, is down too, getting 23% at most. Neither of the newcomers has much popularity in New Clawshire, a state which prefers established politics. Their candidate of choice is the new frontrunner, Vice President Fluffy McSnuggles. Vice President Fluffy McSnuggles? True, the Vice President has not announced their candidacy yet, and some analysts say a late entry into the field could hurt her campaign overall. However, this has not hurt her popularity in New Clawshire in the slightest, and she is polling at 56%. I'm losing to a candidate who's not even in the running. What's going on here? Well, Fluffy McSnuggles is a pretty popular politician. She's done a lot of good work this past year. Everyone loves her. Great, Fluffy's going to win the race without even trying, and I'll be on the losing side of history. This is the worst news ever. Yeah, but that's only one state. It doesn't matter if we lose one state. If we do one in all the other states, it's fine. Look, just calm down, DJ Nibbles, alright? You can't give up yet. Like you said yourself, Fluffy isn't even in the presidential race yet. But with such a huge lead, she'd be foolish not to join the race. This is bad. This is really bad. Look at it this way, then. You're in the top 3. There are dozens of other politicians who wish they could be where you are now. I guess. Let's forget about this for now and focus on your celebration party. You were in 2nd in Meowa. Should I order food and turn on some music? That's okay. I don't feel like celebrating anymore. Maybe you should go. Oh. Okay. Aww. Casting a sad glance back at DJ Nibbles, I slowly left the room. Was this it? Was this truly the end of our campaign? Chapter 8, in which bad things happen at the debate. Again! Vice President Fluffy McSnuggles completely dominated the newsfield after that. Pretty much everyone had something to say about her. When I checked online, her name was everywhere. Why Vice President Fluffy is my favourite candidate. I'm voting for her even if she doesn't enter the race. Did you see the way she handled herself at the UN this year? Presidential material all the way. I'm going to name my kittens after her. 400,000 messages about her. Wait, 450,000 and growing. This is depressing. Let's see if anyone is saying anything about DJ Nibbles. Why Vice President Fluffy is going to destroy DJ Nibbles in the election. DJ Nibbles needs to drop out now. DJ Nibbles is not actually that good of a DJ. DJ Nibbles' former campaign manager speaks out. DJ Nibbles spelled backwards is Celebjin JD. Possibly it is, yes. Also, who's DJ Nibbles' former campaign manager? And now we're at a roller coaster. Hey, did you see any good articles about me? No, not really. All the news is about Fluffy McSnuggles. Did she finally announce her candidacy? Seems like she's getting close. She's visiting New Clawshire on Tuesday, arriving shortly before the event. Well, that will be a Super Tuesday for my campaign. What are my supporters up to? They, uh-oh. When I searched for the DJ Nibbles supporters, the top story was Riot at DJ Nibbles campaign party. Not a very positive looking headline. Uh-oh what? Tell the truth. It looks like some of your supporters started a riot. The New Clawshire for DJ Nibbles group has been meeting monthly for the past year, working to get their candidate elected. As the New Clawshire primary is drawn closer, they've upgraded to twice weekly meetings and an extensive door-to-door campaign. I love those people. The group has more than doubled in size, prompting them to switch their meeting location from a burger joint to a much larger pizza place. Little did they know that the New Clawshire for Thunderpaw group had also booked the same space. Well, I think this is entirely the Thunderpaws people's fault. Let's just blame it on them. If we can blame this all on them, we might actually be able to get some traction out of this. I think I see where this is going. Arguments immediately broke out over who deserved the space and who was going to win the campaign. Tensions rose and the breaking point occurred when the group leaders saw an unrelated third party wearing a Fluffy McSnuggles is my hero shirt. A riotous brawl immediately broke out. It was a cat fight for the ages. People threw t-shirts and flies to each other, and one cat was covered from head to toe in bumper stickers. The police had to be called in order to clear the area. By the time everything was cleared up, there were 9 hospitalisations, 42 minor injuries, and 2 buckets of pizza sauce unaccounted for. The owner of the restaurant expects both groups to pay for damages. But what damage will this do to DJ Nibbles' campaign? Thunderpaw has already spoken out aggressively against the incident, saying that those losers had it coming to them. DJ Nibbles could not be reached for comment. Well, I feel like that's my fault. As the campaign manager, I feel like I should be the primary point of contact here. That's the entire article. Kinda harsh. This is terrible. If my supporters are causing trouble, people will be less likely to vote for me. I think we should blame the Thunderpaw supporters. They're just as rude and aggressive as he is. Meanwhile, Vice President Fluffy comes out smelling like roses because none of her supporters were involved in this mess. Oh, jeez. Hey, maybe this story won't make the national circuit. Are you kidding? It's violent, sensational, and it makes political candidates look bad. There's no way the networks will avoid this story. I guess we better start with the damage control. I'm sorry, DJ Nibbles. I know you didn't want this. True, I didn't want this, but, to be honest, I can't really blame them. If a bunch of Thunderpaw supporters got up in my face, I'd want to hit them too. That's why I have security guards to get rid of all the protesters at my event. Oh, hang on, what? No. Hey, maybe that's what I should do. I could scratch Thunderpaw at his next debate. It'd make me look more powerful than him. Nibbles, you've just gone mad with power and turned into a violent dictator, and I wasn't really expecting that. No, you promised you wouldn't do something unexpected unless the other candidates are also doing it. I know, I need to be boring and responsible. Black. Heh, you're cute when you're complaining like that. I am? Maybe I should complain more often. I don't think that's a good idea. You're right, it's not. And John, I think you're cute when you giggle. Oh, hello. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. We may not get a president out of this, but we might get a boyfriend or cat friend. Really? Aw, thanks. Am I blushing? I'm totally blushing right now. Oh, jeez, this is embarrassing. Heh. I quickly turned away and went to work, trying to smooth out the riot situation. The leaders of the New Clawshire for DJ Nibbles were more than willing to help. They agreed to take all the blame and pay for the damages. Not much of interest happened after that. DJ Nibbles campaigned as usual, and he drew larger crowds than before. But it didn't seem to matter. Everyone's interest was in the Vice President. Even at the Tuesday debate. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the big debate. And I think we are going to wrap this up tomorrow. The grand finale of Cat President. Can DJ Nibbles overcome Thunderpaw and indeed the mysterious and wildly popular Vice President? Find out tomorrow in the grand finale of Cat President. Thank you very much, and goodbye. T-34 moves closer to you. Oh yeah, I'm going to get some with one of the finest tanks the Soviets ever produced. Owen, I wanted to ask you, do you think you... Oh no, who just showed... Oh, screw you, Sherman! Get out of here, you damn American! I want to make out with the Soviet tank!